Hi, we are from Group 6, so we will explain the Machinations diagram of our chosen game, tabletop game, which is Dungeons and Dragons. So let's begin with the core game loop. Firstly, we will start here. Usually, Dungeons and Dragons have 6 states where player can choose, but then we have some limitations on the Machinations. So what we do is we just simplify the states into one component. So player will receive a base of states, which is 84, and which is it used to calculate the modifier through this formula. So the formula will affect on the player attacks and the armor class. Armor class is the ability of player to dodge attack from enemy. So next when player attacks, it will deal the damage to the enemy. So when we have enemy and player attacks, so it will decrease the enemy HP. And then enemy can attacks on player also, where it's depend on the attack rolls here. If the attack rolls is higher than the armor class, it will deal the damage to the player. Enemy deals the damage until the player HP 0. The game will be ends. Player will be lost. And then if player win against the enemy, player will get the experience. We set here 10, but in the actual Dungeons and Dragons games, it will decide by the Dungeon Master.
Now, let's talk about progression and emergence. The XP gain from battle help the player level up. You can see the XP flowing from combat outcome into the EXP node, which feed into the level node. When the player reach a new level, their stat and HP increase, making them stronger for future encounter. The goal is to continue progressing until level 12, which triggers the win condition. Our internal economy is made up of several key resources. First, stat, which influence both attack power and defense via armor class. Second is dice roll, which introduce randomness into attack and defense outcome. Third is HP, which determines survival in combat. And lastly is EXP, which drive character growth. All of these components are interconnected through the combat loop and help create progression with each battle. So this system creates emergence. Its simple rules like stat increase and HP upgrade scale up into complex character build over time. The randomness from dice roll is variety in combat, while deterministic leveling provide a clear sense of direction.
So our proposed mechanics is to improve the pacing in the origin system. Player must win battles, and if they get unlucky, they can lose quickly or recover slowly. We have added rest mechanic where when it activates, it will restore the current HP back to the maximum HP. So our improvement is to allow one rest after every 3 turns or after defeating an enemy. This will encourage healthier pacing and players are not stuck at the low HP as often. And it will reduce over reliance on pure luck. So this mechanic will help to keep the gameplay loop fast and rewarding, making it easier to engage in more battles and enjoy steady progressions.
This is the full look of our modified Dungeon and Dragon combat system. We hope this breakdown helped explain our diagram and the new mechanic we introduced to improve gameplay pacing. Thank you for watching.